What's going on, everybody? The original Mako back with some more Gunfire Reborn content, and I think I'm not 100% sure the order of videos are going up and stuff, but I think I'm going to be back to plugging everything now because you unbelievable, amazing people got me to 1,000 subscribers, and it's just I can't thank you guys enough. But either the 1,000 subscriber thank you video is already up, or it is coming out same day as this. So I don't know the order that things are going up yet. So I don't know. This is gonna be a scuffed intro, but now I'm gonna plug more things. Make sure to still hit that subscribe button though. Tons of content coming your way, believe me. But also check out the Twitch, twitch.tv/theoriginalmako. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at around 11 a.m. Eastern. Wednesdays we play with viewers. Sometimes I also stream on Sundays as well. That being said, this is probably a video some of you guys were expecting. A little bit sooner, but we got to it eventually. We're going to go through the top weapons for the new character. I already made a video doing the top weapons for all the other characters, and the new weapons did not change any of those lists, so we're going to be only focusing on the new character here, and we're going to do it in the same kind of way we did the other one. It's going to be a pretty short video, but I'm just going to give my reasonings. We're going to give the honorable mention and then the top 3 weapons for the new hero. That being said, let's just go ahead and hop into it here. I'm going to go ahead and... do I want webcam up for this? No, I don't. So we're just going to disable it. Okay. Starting off with our honorable mention. Coming down in... Oops. Oh, I need to click on the screen, right? Coming in our honorable mention spot goes to the golden bow. So bow, pretty decent fire rate, which means, you're going to be getting some damage out there. It's got a 300 base damage and a 4 crit multiplier. Pretty good for a hero that you want doing a lot of crit damage. And I genuinely... It was hard not to put this one in the top 3 because of how much damage, just sheer damage you can do, especially if you get a good roll. But, I mean, that's just kind of the way with all the snipers, so I had to kind of distinguish them. But the reason this is going to go here, is because I think the 3 ahead of it are just a little bit better for total damage output for the most part. But I think it is better than some of the other weapons, some of the other snipers that didn't quite make the list because of the rate of fire increase and the fact that you can just, preemptive strike works really well with it. Stuff like that can be really, really good. It has the range of all the other snipers, but it also has the rate of fire and the crit multiplier. So all that, it's just really nice, good, clean weapon to use if you're trying to go for high damage or just in general on the new hero. That being said, let's waddle into number 3, which is going to be the Golden Bow's partner in crime, the Strike Wing. Now this one has less base damage, but a little bit higher crit overall. But the big thing here is obviously once you hit the target, the 3 arrows will split to the enemy behind the target. Yeah, it has basically built-in pierce damage, and the 3 enemies will just hit another target afterwards, and you can still get all the same benefits that the normal bow gives. With you can get really, really high damage numbers, you can get good rolls on the inscriptions. You can it has the range of a sniper, but it has a little bit of a higher rate of fire. So it's just a very, very good weapon to have. Works. I mean, they released it with the new character, so it works really well with the new character. A lot of different ways to utilize it. Getting the new sniper ascension, the magical supply, stuff like that. But it is number 3. It's not quite 2 or 1. There is one sniper I believe is a little bit better than both of the bows. And there's another weapon that you might not expect, or maybe you would expect after a couple of my most recent videos. But, yeah, so that's number 3. Number 2, and I didn't see this coming when the hero came out. Not something I expected, but after test running multiple times, it's official. Number 2 goes to the Tiger Cannon. This combination is unreal. Now, I'll be a little bit specific. If you're gonna try to do the Tiger Cannon on this hero, I would highly, highly recommend finding one that either has a magazine increase to 2 or has reload speed synergy. Because the way this weapon works on the new hero is you have to get one that hopefully has magazine 2 or higher weapon or higher reload speed, and then get magical supply. Once it kills the enemy, the ammo consumed is recovered, and you relaunch your fatal current. However, minus 25% duration. So if you have one bullet in the Tiger Cannon and no reload synergy, you'll shoot it, and then you'll automatically start reloading before the bullet kills an enemy, so you won't get that ammo back right away. If you have 2 in the magazine, you will get that ammo back right away and can just keep firing off your Tiger Cannon without having to reload. And then if you have reload synergy up, then once you reload it the first time, then after that, it should be a little bit more consistent with getting that ammo back to your mag. Either way, you can fire a lot of rockets very fast, do a lot of damage. The Storm Blast will affect it, make your explosions do even more damage. If you can get something like Deadly Counter, something that makes your Tiger Cannon crit, or even like Storm Blast Tier 3, 100% chance to crit when you hit with the Thunder Strike, something like that can make a Tiger Cannon do crit damage is unbelievable. And then the other big thing, Bolt from the Blue offers additional 50% skill damage, during which every shock effect triggered would summon Thunder Strike. The big thing here is 50% skill damage. For some reason, Explosion is considered a skill damage. So you get plus 50% explosive damage on top of everything else going on with the Tiger Cannon. You will clear rooms so unbelievably fast. So it's unreal, and that's how I got my 35 million. If you didn't see the video of my highest damage in a single run, it was 35 million, and I got to like the first part of the last stage. Like, it would have been a 40 million plus damage total in a run with the Tiger Cannon and the Tiger. So, unbelievable amount of fun. Tiger Cannon is really starting to become one of my favorite weapons, and it's just so much fun to use. So, Tiger Cannon gets the number 2 spot, but not quite the number 1 spot. Now, why is that? I think there's a sniper that kind of stands above the rest in terms of synergizing with the new hero. And number 1 goes to the Piercing Flame. Now, I haven't had a super good... I haven't gotten real lucky with my Piercing Flames, but just thinking about it, you know, going off of the on paper approach, the Piercing Flame has a couple of massive advantages. I mean, it's a sniper, first of all, so you get all the sniper buffs, you get all that type of thing. It's going to do a ton of damage if you get a good one. But it also has Pierce, so if there's any enemies with shields, it can go smack through them, which is super important. But another big thing is it does inherent fire damage. Why is that important? Well, as your hero, the new Tiger hero, does inherent shock damage. Lightning and shock is manipulation, which basically is like a stun, essentially, is what it's mostly used for. So you'll stop the enemies from attacking you, and you can get a nice line up your crit shot. You don't have to worry about them hitting you. With some of the more annoying enemies, like a elite lobster or a defensively robust shark or something, if you can cause shock damage and then hit them with the Piercing Flame, do fire damage, they're manipulated, and then you can start doing just a ton of damage to their face while they're not doing any damage to you. So the fact that elemental synergy is so good, and the fact that the Piercing Flame also can pierce and stuff and it's still a sniper, gets all those buffs, I think this makes the Piercing Flame the most ideal weapon on paper to use with the new hero. In practice, it obviously depends on the roles you get. It obviously depends on the ascensions you get, what exactly you're trying to do. But in general, overall, I think the Piercing Flame gets a nod ahead of the other weapons, the other snipers for sure. I don't think it's too far above the Tiger Cannon, honestly. The Tiger Cannon's just unbelievable amount of fun. And the Strikewing and Golden Bow are fun as well, as are all the other snipers. I still want to try to make the Wild Hunt work pretty well, which I think I could do. Maybe a Hell. But there's a lot of options with this new character, and that's what I think makes it so fun. But those are, in my opinion, the top 3 weapons on the new character. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully, you know, I mean, it's not too crazy that you want to be using snipers on the new character. That's not like a revolution or anything, but hopefully you guys can get a little bit of insight to my opinions on the new character and the weapons that work best with it. And maybe some of you never thought about using the Tiger Cannon and now might give it a chance. So I really appreciate the support recently, guys. If you haven't had a chance, I would suggest watching my 1,000 subscriber video. I just want you all to know how much I appreciate you guys. So thank you. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love each and every one of your faces, and I will catch you guys in the next video.